Lambeau Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps of Cadets, the world-famous 12th man, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. A&M about to boot it away to start this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Alabama's offense takes the field. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Back to throw, it's Mack. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Tide.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The offense lining up for a first down play. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position for them.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They go to the ground. Here just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Now they'll run the draw. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Hemby. Sweet feet on the move. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Bama! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Cincinnati overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Bearcats tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to pass. It's Dennis. Makes the grab. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. The run from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap. It's Reinhardt there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Dropping back, it's Mack. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Texas A&M going quickly. On the ground, it's Owens. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Vega. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
At the 36. Now, a 4th down.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Puts him in the spin cycle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. To the air, it's Mack coming after it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's dragged down. His 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Alabama 17, Texas A&M 0.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. Texas A&M will have to boot it away.
On to punt it away.
Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Mack. Makes the grab. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field, you get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Alabama 20, Texas A&M 0.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. To the air on first down. Got it set up on the outside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. To the air, it's Dennis. Got his man down the middle. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. He's looking for an open man on second down. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Texas A&M going up tempo. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First down for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Getting some heat. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Dennis. Trying to make magic with his feet. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he brings it back. Can you believe this? The final play of the first half. What a disaster. That might get the offensive coordinator fired at halftime. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed on the outside, it's Owens. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Mack. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that scooter ahead offensively. They're up by 4 over Vanderbilt. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Owens. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Dennis. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, the ground game. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Aggies are on the move. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Here comes the offense on second down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Pickup of 5. It'll be third down and 5. 8th play of the drive coming up. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Quick completion on the out. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The hand to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes that Alabama offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. On the move, it's Young. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Mack. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch, and over the middle of the field, sometimes you hear those footsteps. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle, it's Burks. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally to make the stop. To the air, it's Dennis. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. And here comes the offense on second down. Got his man quickly. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. A&M comes back out with another first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They want to just keep throwing it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the short completion brings up second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. On second down, just keeps firing. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Quick strike complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Running it back, it's Moffitt. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll start this drive firing. Throwing right. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Dennis. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes a catch and knocked down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They want that clock to run. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Discards a man. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Line getting set on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.